Hello, friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. I'm your host, Lovey, and me and my good girlfriends, we take you on a weekly voyage to our favorite shows where we chat, sip on some tea or an adult beverage, whichever you like, no judgment, and we wave our fans because the shade gets real. So get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome to the virtual living room. We are back for episode 14 of Married at First Sight New Orleans. We got the gang. The Gigi gang is here. Belinda, Iva, April. Hey ladies, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
How is everyone doing?
good. I want to
we're
send a
doing
shout out
wonderful.
to the young ladies that stepped in last week. We sure appreciate it, April and I. However, we
Sure
do
do.
want to get to a little nitty gritty and talk a
Right.
little bit about how that mama needs to go pick up Henry. Henry talking more, y'all. Talking
Oh,
more.
Henry got something to say. Henry got something to say.
Henry is talking. Henry said, I don't know. I'm not gay. I think she's lying. She's lying. Your Honor, we need Stacy. We need we need Stacy for the other one. Your Honor, she's lying. Where's the text? It was
No, we don't need that fake
conveniently
ass lawyer.
gone.
He need a real lawyer.
You
Look,
so right. You so right.
girl, when Henry got something to say, he opened his mouth. He got something to
It
say.
was not
And
near a
he was
tick.
talking.
Right. He was comfortable. It was near a tick, no discomfort. He was
he
ready. He was
was.
he was very secure and confident. I saw him he was a little weirded out when they were sitting at the table when they first got there, but probably because he's sat next to Satan's daughter and he's sick of her.
No, he was sitting across from her
He was
at the
sitting
Was
across
he at
table.
from
the
her.
table? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Mm-hmm.
could tell then that was the first time I saw him with the ticks for a minute. And I was like, yeah, he's uncomfortable. Probably because she's feeding him so much bullshit. He probably busted at the seams to be like, bitch, please.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
doing a lot. He was ticking kind of when they was reading those letters too. He was kind of
They were. They
Yes, he
were.
biting his tongue because he was ticking, but then he also was giving the side eye, like, okay, yeah, bitch. So yeah, he was ticking probably because he's like, I got so much to say right now. It is
Mhm.
killing me not to say what I need to say.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure that crown with them triple shots
Hello?
probably helped loosen them lips, hunty.
Hello? Cause
You know,
they
I
was
wish it
lit.
would have. Did he drink?
Did he?
Yeah, he took shots.
That's the only
Did
thing
he?
he don't do with a tick. Besides go off on her, he will take a
That
shot
is right.
now.
I've only seen wine, but I saw when they what I thought was funny when they were doing the crown. Christina looked at the glass like, "Oh, this kind of good," and I was like, "Oh, they done introduced the white folks to Crown Royal, peach
Not
crown at
Henry.
that, baby, the
Not
peach baby."
Henry.
Henry had
Not
the
Henry.
peach before.
Honey. Henry be down with the crown, I'm telling you. Cause
But I didn't.
Henry,
I
you can
didn't see
tell Henry
Karen
is with it.
taking. I didn't see Karen taking no shots.
I didn't see her
She the
bougie ass
main damn
doing
one
anything
needs
either.
some too,
She
Lord
sure
She
did.
Jesus.
She
need the
needs to
one.
loosen
She
up.
needs the
Maybe
shot. She needs the
maybe little
shot.
Miles would have got some. Belinda, did you see your baby had his shirt off?
Baby, you think I didn't see my baby with his shirt off? I ain't seen him.
My sister kept calling him. She said, "Oh, he looks soft." And I was like, "Soft?" She kept saying it the whole episode. I said, "Soft." I said, "Stop saying that, Karen." She was like, "No, like when you're around him, you don't need no pillow. You can just lay on him."
Well, first and foremost,
Oh, but
shout
you know,
out.
I'm a chubby chaser. I'm gonna go and admit it. I'm a chubby chaser. I like him a little thick, you know. I don't like my man to be a little
I'm
too
not
much
mad at
hard. I
that.
like a little thickness on him, you know. So I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout
I'm not mad at
out. Shout out to Miles and the messages via his t-shirts.
Yes,
Yes,
I loved it. I loved
that.
it.
yes.
Yes.
Black
So
boy
I
joy.
immediately ordered Black Boy Joy t-shirts from
Of course
Amazon.
you did. Of course you
You know
did.
I did immediately. Yes, I ordered four because I do have, you know, we're gonna bring the blends in, but I did. So I was here for it. Shout out to Mouse for the very well spoken, very well communicated message when they were at the table.
The
Because if
eloquent
he would have
speech.
Yes.
the
The,
Yes.
eloquence,
el-
very
the
good.
eloquent speech that his wife did not touch him or congratulate him or
Oh
shake his
my.
Baby,
hand
because
or
I would have
rub
been
him
like,
on
okay, we'll
Oh
be
my
back
or
when
rub
you
him
need to be
God.
on.
back. Because I love that kind of stuff, baby.
Oh
I would have
my
been on there
God.
sitting up
I
there.
was
The
having a
girl would have been
fit. How
purring.
come she
You hear
didn't
me?
reach over to hold his hand, his shoulder, something? After he spoke and said he didn't feel like even coming with the way the state of the world is, he spoke, he said all of that. She could have reached over. She could have said something. She did nothing. Dry.
She looked at him in a very loving way, though.
She
Girl,
did. And I
bye.
thought we was going to get somewhere
I
from that.
thought so
Girl,
too.
bye.
I mean,
I
she was
thought she
looking
was-
at him like she just wanted to tear his clothes off.
Yes,
Girl.
just eat him up like I was looking at him because I felt the same way.
I know that's right.
We always
sister
looking
said-
at him too.
My sister, I sure was. My sister said, "Is that his woman?" I said, "Yeah." She said, why she ain't rubbed on his arm? Why she ain't give him no kudos? She said, why she ain't give him no little eloquent speech, booty, nothing?" I'm like, and this is her first time watching. I said, "Jasmine, so you understand why we don't like her?" She was like, "Yeah, no, she's dry. I don't like her."
Dry.
Yeah,
like week after week, I just get more and more disappointed. I try to hold out hope for Karen that she gonna do something, because she says in her mouth, she says, "I can do this, I can do that, I can be able to provide you what you need," and then she does nothing.
Right. But you cry last week when your anxiety riddled husband tells you that he's not sure if it was today, it wouldn't be us.
What you crying for?
He's
crying,
not
Heifer?
sure.
Right.
Why is she surprised?
But you know what? She wants him to just chase her. That's it. She likes the fact, because it's probably the first time in a while she's had that. She likes the fact that she knows she got the upper hand. And he pissed me off last week because you had the upper hand. And when you had your moment to go on and do the 1-2 punch and knock her out and get her straight, you back down. I'm still mad about that. I was very
you know what?
disappointed in him.
But Belinda, I want to give Miles a little bit kudos, because he did voice what he needed, and he did say to her, "I don't know if you will be able to give me what I need, or can you?" He said, "Can you be able to give me what my need, knowing what my needs are you going to be able to do that?" And she said, "I think I will naturally be able to give you what you need, but I have yet to see that."
Me too.
Girl, boo, she tells lies. She likes stringing this boy along. My thing is, so a couple of things. Let's go ahead and, since we're on them, let's dissect my feelings about this. A couple of things that irked my spirit. Eddie Long,
Spirit.
you know, the spirit. She pissed me off that when it dawned on me, it's been 4 months. 4 months you have been in the house with this man day in, day out. Steve Harvey even taught Lil Heifer save it 90 days. So now we're a month over. It's expired. It's expired. Nobody wants your tired, expired Kusa. We done waited. Now it's 30 days late.
Dang, you didn't have an extra time. Like what's his name?
Extra time.
What's his name? Lil Bennett told us.
Yes, you had extra time, which is actually true. You had extra time, and still no. I hate that anytime he touches her, she acts like she shudders in her bones.
Yep.
And then when he said she has never offered any affection unless I solicited. Yep. And so you ain't never walked by and gave him a peck, rubbed on his head, nothing. Nope. So then I'm gonna put the iris on you, because I'm gonna be like, is you gay? What the problem is?
Yeah.
She pisses me off. I don't know. And you keep on talking about how you don't know this boy, but clearly you damn do, because y'all passed the damn thing. Won the damn stranger couple contest. So you know him by now. What else do you want to know? Quit treating him like that, or let him go. If he keep her, I'm done with Miles. It's my little brother slash
I'm done with Miles.
Sister. If he don't get himself together, and if he stick in this bullshit, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Because I'm gonna need you to man up and just be like, I'm done.
Yeah,
and then you skinny. Then you ain't even got no boom to be trying to give away. You ain't got no kind of body. It's just straight up and down. Girl, get that thing away. Quit playing.
Her and all that hair.
Yeah, you know what? I actually think my take on it is, I think Miles is going to pick her. I think they're going to pick each other, to be honest. Because Miles is so nice, I don't see him not picking her. I think he will pick her just off of the tiny droplets that she's been giving him. I think he will pick her. Yes, I think he will pick her, especially going by last week and how she was just devastated that he wasn't going to pick her. I think she will pick him as well. Now, will it last? That's a whole nother thing. But I think for the show, I think for Decision Day, they're going to pick each other.
I think so too. The other thing that pissed me off is when, how the hell you gonna go to this cabin and be like, I'd rather be by myself. Yes,
Right,
we need this place, but I'd
girl.
rather be by
I
myself.
wanted to
I'd
throw
rather
my
be by.
wheelchair. Are you
Say it
serious?
one more damn time. I swear to God, I'm punching your mouth. I was so sick of her with that. And then my thing is this, boo boo. If work was stressing me out, we done went to a cabin. We in the woods. We disconnected. Miles, you'd have been like, okay, Belinda, really, I got to leave this room at some point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he would have been
Mm-hmm.
my whole stress relief.
Yep.
Right, but
Like,
the thing about it is that for her to be stressed at work, Miles is home. He works in a school, and the school is closed, so he's home all day. He says
Yep.
that he cleans the bathtub for her. He's been cooking for her.
Yep.
He's been doing everything to make sure that when she comes home, she can de-stress. So why are you still stressed, boo? Why are you
Because
not home and
because
being happy?
because she's sitting there with a dude. That's it. You see that time when she came in and Miles and Woody were in the living room.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I saw
Okay,
that.
so that was a little blank. I mean, a little, quick thing. I was like, okay, I like that. I did like when Miles was having guy talk with Woody,
Yeah.
and he specifically was telling. I mean, they weren't, rough, rugged, raw, but they was a little, raw. And he was like, look, we ain't even did nothing. I don't know what's happening.
He's like, because you know me.
Right, exactly. And he was like, what? Like, even Woody was like, yeah, I know you. And you ain't, you ain't even got nothing. He was like, no. And the thing that still gets me is that he is still trying to be the gentleman and let her initiate. But she said she wanted to initiate. So this is letting you know that the proof is in the pudding. She's telling you that she's not trying to do anything because she hasn't initiated. And then, as little dress boy told us, Bennett, they had an extra month. You had an extra month.
Yeah, they did. They did 16 weeks. You know
and
what?
I can understand if it wasn't sex, but not even the affection part is
Nope,
what got
the
me. How do you
affection
walk
part.
past this man every day?
No affection. That
Nothing.
yeah, that was killing me
Nothing.
too.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
sleep in the same bed with you.
Nope.
And he's
And I
No.
can't throw
all over
my
her.
butt.
Do you
I,
see
I
how it looks
can't.
like he goes to sleep holding her and she's sitting up in the bed like a goddamn corpse?
Corpse. Right.
That irritates me. You see
But
how
she
he was
does
playing
that.
on
And it
her?
makes me want him to tell him, let her go, get off of her. Because she
Yeah.
Did
don't
you
want
see
you on
that?
there.
Did you see that when they
Accept
were at the
that.
cabin? Did you see that at the
That's
cabin?
that every night.
She's sitting in the bed and he's like laying with his arm across her and she just stiff.
But why they fully
Does that
clothed in the
all the
bed
time.
though? Did y'all peep that even in the cabin? They were
Always.
fully clothed. What you?
Because of her.
She probably tell him, don't put your little stuff on. You better wear sweatpants to bed. She probably tell him.
Opposite,
You better
Miles,
wear.
no shirts. We go, no shirts. No shirts. I need skin to skin like a newborn. Take that shirt off. No
Yes,
shirts.
ma'am.
Ain't no shirts in my bed. No
Hey,
shirts. I don't care what
hey,
you look like. No
no
shirts.
shirts, no shoes for service.
Right. Exactly. That.
No shirts, no shoes for service. I don't like when
Yeah.
they were in the living room and I know she was typing and she was doing whatever, she was working and he was leaning on her. I mean, I've done that before. Can you like type and kind of lean to him? Can you put your arm on the top of his head? Can you
Oh,
hold
you're
his
talking
leg?
about from last week when he's stressed it out.
Yes.
You know how when they say when you're giving someone a massage, you're not supposed to lose contact with the skin. So
Mhm.
he like, okay, let me keep my hand over here, but I need to reach over here and I need to grab this. So I'm gonna keep holding on, I'm gonna keep my hand on you, let you know, and I'm still here. I was
Yep.
like,
Yep.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yep.
bad for him. Like last night, I damn near wanted to cry. Like I was just
Did
like,
you
yeah.
see? Yeah, did you see when he was trying to kiss her and she walks out the door and he didn't even give him a
Yes.
kiss?
Yes,
was
because I
mean.
said I would have been late for work. Bump that.
That was
all
mean.
A couple of
We're gonna
days,
go ahead and knock
Belinda.
it out on this counter real quick.
A couple of days. Put something over the camera and let's go.
Right.
Been late for work.
Or let's hit the bathroom. I know they ain't got no cameras in the bathroom. That'd have been my favorite little part. You see, Amani and Woody was always taking them showers.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, we would have at least played. At least play. I might have to, hop up on this counter. We going make out, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. Did you peep that even when they were talking about what he needed and she was like, well, do you want me to just put my hand on your shoulder? I'm like, are you kidding me?
You have to
Right.
ask to put your hand. You do that to a damn stranger.
Right. You want me to put my hand on your shoulder or hold your hand? I mean, we can make out 3 times a week. And then he was like, yeah, I take it. And she looked like disgusted, like I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Right. He was like, if you give it, we all know. And little
I don't
punk mom
know.
gonna pick her too. But
He is.
mm,
And it kind of it's a little depressing though, seriously. It makes me feel bad. I'm just like, really, Miles? Like,
yeah.
are you that,
Stop begging.
love starved? Right. Quit begging. I need
He
you to
looks
man up and get
thirsty.
your self-esteem
Yeah.
together
He
and
keeps
say no.
sweating.
Because he done went right. He's losing me. He is,
Yep.
because I'm just like, I need you to realize your worth. Just like I tell girls, know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And
Please.
you don't know your worth if you sitting here letting her do this bullshit. I'm
Yep.
over it. I really am.
Yep.
Like, girl, stop.
If he had have stepped up a couple of weeks prior to decision day, like if he had have stepped up in the middle of that quarantine or in the beginning or whatever, like he did towards the end when he was started saying, look, come on now. He could have did that weeks ago. And then
Yep.
therefore, I think that would have been an eye opener because she kind of got an eye opener. And then she was crying. And then,
Yep.
I can't believe he's not going to pick me. He should have did that a couple weeks ago.
Well, we've been saying that though. Remember, we was like when, like Lovey said, when she pulled that 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I needed time away. He should have looked up on her and been like, check
Right.
this out, Pooh. All about you needing time. What about my anxiety? Can I get a sorry? Can I get a whatever? All right, do it again if you want to. See what's up. Oh, is that a threat? Nope, it's a promise. Do it again. And she gonna be in the hallway like this. Ooh, you hungry? Right.
Want
Right.
some biscuits?
You want some spaghetti, girls? No, but remember though, they talk about how she cooks for him, and they have their little, like her little meals and stuff. They were naming it little pet names.
She cooked
And
at
it's
the cabin and it looked good.
right
Oh
now.
yeah, I was like, oh, she in her element.
Yeah.
She probably don't want nobody else in the kitchen. Hey, Imani, help me be my sous chef, but I got everything else.
Just me. I like when he calls her killer. I
Yeah,
don't
me
know.
too.
I like when he calls.
I
Yeah.
think it's cute. And
Yeah, I do.
clearly she don't mind. She don't
She
mind.
answering.
She showed
Yeah.
up.
So
He
Killer
calling her
going to
killer because
work.
she ugly acting. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
My first with Carl, I used to be mean to him, and he used to call me Tupac. But I show a shit like it. But I knew when to straighten up. I know that.
You know what I
when to
think?
Quit it.
Look, you know what I
And I
think?
was
And I'm
fucking
really
19.
not.
You too old for this.
Yeah, I'm
Have
really
nice
not.
new Kusi. You got old Kusi. It's 30, damn near 30 something, ain't it? Girl, go on
It
and
Yeah.
is
say when
30.
quit playing.
It is 30.
Give it
Yeah.
away, honey. It's old. It's
You know
Her,
what?
yeah. Her time is up. Almost.
Damn.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
on the
you
clock.
You considered high risk at what, 30, what is it, 36, 34, 35? You're gone and get us what is cool so y'all can have a baby. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I
He
really
gonna
am.
take care of it.
The value is dropping, boo-boo.
Oh, not
The
as
value of your
depreciate.
stock,
I
your
can't.
stock has depreciated. Stop it.
But
And you
April,
ain't even got no little boom to your little shape or nothing.
Huh.
No, boo.
April, please talk. Belinda, cut it out, please.
Well, I
April.
was gonna say, I'm really not a Karen fan, but I really feel like she kind of got herself into a bind because I'm sure after these 4 weeks, especially the way she was crying when Dr. Pepper got on her, I think she wants to be more intimate with Miles, but she's not an initiator. She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't feel comfortable doing that. And she didn't tied his hands to where he don't know when to approach her or not. So now they at a standstill because if she not going to initiate, he don't know if he should. And so now they just stuck in the in between. That's what I think.
When she said that I'm not safe shit, oh, bitch.
Right.
You want this D, you gonna have to come, baby. You gonna have to
get it.
You got to give me a letter of consent, Miss. I
Right.
don't feel safe.
Okay, I wanted to say something real fast. It's a segue, or we can jump back. Can we just talk about how we're having a conversation at the table, and all of a sudden, little dress boy says, "Oh, we've had sex." Can we just talk about that?
Like
That is a
Karen
good
said, he had to
segue
get
into
that
the
off his
dress
about-
chest.
Can we just talk about how you
Yes.
dropped that in the middle table, and then he says,
Yes.
"Now carry on." Can we talk about
That was that crown. I'm sure that crown helped him loosen up
baby?
a
He
little
was
bit.
like, "Oh, I have picked the flower, baby."
No, but see, Bennett was turning up at the bachelor party though. Remember, they messed with Bennett. They rolled with Bennett. He was
Yeah.
turning up at the best when the strippers was doing the hand, popping that pootie on the handstand. Benny right there talking about,
Oh
hey,
yeah, Bennett was like, I
remember?
am enamored by these black booties.
Man, man.
Yeah, Benny was in it.
Benny
He was
was
feeling it.
in it.
He was feeling it.
Okay, so
Bennett
let's
was in
speak
the
about that.
building.
Why was Bennett eating with the whisk? Anyone?
Oh my
How do you
God.
eat with the whisk?
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
mean,
Did
I
they
showed
was
us that it
run?
is possible.
I
He
was
showed
like,
us that it is possible.
did they run out of silverware? Maybe they
I
ran. I
was
was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
No,
yeah, I was confused by that myself.
Is
no.
that an everyday thing? Was it that you didn't have enough silverware? How do we not
Uh,
have enough forks?
Cause I was rewinding. I
mhm,
was like, what? Is that a whisk?
mhm.
I can't, Bennett. I can't.
I don't know. How? I mean, that's
Mhm.
the same question we could ask as far as how did you get out of the bed that morning, talking to your wife, talking about you gonna do the worm, and your feet was looking like you've been walking outside, running miles on
They
them wet
look.
sheets.
I'm telling
They
you,
are
they
so dirty.
both of them. They just look oily. I'm sorry.
No, but
They
did
do.
you peep that when he did get up to do the worm, all of his clothes were on the side of the bed? I was like,
Hello.
so you clearly went from clothes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
No
No shower.
Clothes,
shower.
dress, bed. Get it right. Clothes, nightgown, bed.
And you out
My,
there in the forest. Because when they first pulled up, I was like, oh, they are in their element, baby.
Girl, why she
But
bring that
but I
stuffed
like the
worm?
little campground.
Why she bring that snake or whatever it is to put on their bed? Oh my God.
Wait,
Yes,
but did you?
they decorate everywhere they go.
Yeah, they do. But
they
did you
do.
peep
They
that when
do.
they were talking, there was a big ass plate of, what was that, chicken?
That in the bed. The king was like, is that chicken
I
baklava?
don't think it
What
was
was
chicken.
that?
It looked like baklava. It would look like baklava. I don't think it
That's what
was
I
chicken. I
said.
don't
Kenya
think they
said
eat
chicken. I
meat.
said baklava or something. It was some
Yeah.
kind of pastry. But they had a big ass,
It was
and I can
That was
see
a
baklava.
them
big ass
waking up and
platter.
just eating that shit in the middle of the bed. I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna eat in the middle of the night. In the morning, I'm just gonna reach down, eat this, and go back to sleep.
Right. How
Well, you
she,
know, she drops out at the drop of a hat. He's singing 2 lines, and she. So
He tells her bedtime stories. He
Girl,
tells her,
that
and I thought the
song.
little song was cute. Was it the
The
Bumblebee song?
song was a
yes,
mess.
the Bumblebee song.
They are going to be excellent parents. I'm going to give them that. I was like, they
mm-hmm.
baby gonna have all kind of experiences. You hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
But she killed me
Yeah.
how she just woke up. Oh, I went to sleep reading.
With my book on my
With the book
face.
on your face.
Right.
Oh my God. That was too much.
And I was like, oh, this is for real. This is real life. The way she woke up startled, I was like, oh, that is for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but they're one on one writing the letters to themselves. Oh, baby, she was disappointed.
She was
Oh
He
hot.
was
yeah.
so
She
disappointed in
was.
his letter.
She
And that was
was.
like that was the first time I saw her feel some kind of
And
way
Mhm.
about him.
yeah. And he was blunt. Why would I say something to you about I wouldn't know you? Why would I?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He he gets a little rigid sometimes with his opinions. He gets a little rigid with his one square using self. He gets a little rigid.
Did y'all hear that? I was
Now you
like,
know
Yes.
I
As
was
one
I
like,
square is not
as
has
enough
I
he been
poop on his hand.
survivally trained
He
or
is
jail
definitely getting
trained?
some. He definitely getting some on his hand because that one square is not
Okay,
enough.
so as I said last week, and y'all laughed at me, I said Bennett has a shitty wet hand.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ew,
said
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
ew, ew.
Yeah, you ain't lied yet.
thank you.
Bennett, don't touch nothing. Don't cook me nothing. Don't pass me nothing. I'm good.
and everything. I know when they sit by them that they just smell like puppy. I know they do. I know they do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just puppy.
Mm.
Ugh.
But I was looking at Amelia, and I was like, Amelia is actually a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl
Uh,
compared to what else
uh,
we've
uh,
had.
Oh wait,
she don't stop smiling with them teeth.
did y'all see her picture that she has at the hospital, her new hospital picture?
No.
No.
Oh my, I saw it on Instagram. Actually on the Married at First Sight. Is it on their
What's up?
their Instagram? I saw it and yes, her little picture from the hospital that she works at. And she looks super professional. She got on her doctor's jacket, her hair is nice. She looks really pretty.
I like how she just cut her hair and it was like really cute and she
And
didn't
it
have to like
worked.
really go over it. Right.
Right. I was like, okay. So great clips in the
Right.
bathroom.
Not great clips.
She did a
Not
good
great
job.
clips. That's
She
You
funny.
know
did.
what?
She did.
I really want to talk about, and I know that Brooke Brett was not on the show, but I really want to talk about Brett and Olivia because I think that Brett should have at least stayed with the show until the end. I don't think it's fair when people leave the experiment.
No thanks.
Yeah. No,
No
I think
thanks.
he was just fine
No
not
thanks.
being there.
Yeah, I say rip the
And
band-aid
Like,
on off. Don't
I
take it
feel
off.
like if
and I'm mad that the scenes are saying Olivia's telling her friend that she would listen to him. Why? Why are you listening to him?
Listen to him say what?
Why? Right.
what do
He
you? I
asked her,
didn't get that.
the next episode coming up. Her friends asked her, "Well, what if he wants to talk to you? You know, again and talk about it? Would I'd listen?"
You know what? To be
Girl,
honest, I'm not totally mad at that because I feel like Olivia had her issues too. And at first
she
we was
did.
getting on Brett. We was getting on Brett real bad, and I was sick
Mm-hmm.
of Brett. But then on that last episode, I was getting sick of Olivia. Like she did not want to go to his house. Like you rent, baby, you rent. So why wouldn't you want to go to his house? To what I mean? He's opening his space to say, hey, let's come see and see if how you can make it your own. You want to move some of your stuff. She ain't bothered to come over there at all. She was off work. She didn't bother to come over, and I think that that's wrong. He also was telling her he didn't want her gallivanting during the beginning of COVID, and she
I
didn't.
did understand. I did understand that, but she was going to see her family, so I dig it. Going to see your parents. I do understand that, and she asked him if he wanted to go.
He don't want to go and catch the virus. He want to stay at the house. He's not
Right.
trying to go see her people.
I think it was hard for her to listen to him because they're
Yeah.
not a real couple. So
Yeah.
even last week, the girl was like, my husband said, what's her name? Tanya Toya. She was, if my husband said don't go, I wouldn't go. Well, she doesn't
Yeah.
see him as her husband. So
Yeah.
you
You're
have no
right.
rulings over my life. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So she was
But
like, bump you, little boy. I didn't know you. You know what
But
I'm
that's the
saying? Like, I'm
problem.
going.
That's the problem, though. Olivia should have been looking at him as her husband. That is your
You're
husband
right.
until you sign for divorce. And if your husband is feeling uncomfortable, like she kept saying, I live COVID, just don't watch the news. That's not fair because you live COVID.
Right.
He doesn't have that same experience. He's not at the hospital. He said he was
Right.
afraid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if he's afraid, she should have validated that. And if he didn't feel
Yeah.
comfortable going, maybe she shouldn't have went. Like let's Zoom, let's FaceTime, try to figure out maybe next week or the week after he will feel comfortable. But you can't just dismiss his feelings and go on about your way and then be mad that he ain't there when you get back.
Yeah, I feel the
Right.
same way. I feel the same way. I mean, even if she was intent on going, there was nothing going to stop her. I get it. It's your parents, you want to check on them,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm with you, April. She should have taken his feelings into consideration first and foremost, because this is something serious. He looking out for you. I think this is probably the one and only time where he was actually looking out for her. Like, don't go. We don't. It's not safe out there. But she didn't take his feelings into account at all. So
Yeah, I think that was wrong, and I feel like and I mean we're all learning with the coronavirus that it's different levels. Like she's there, she's facing it as a nurse every day, so she can maybe understand it a little bit. He's a little bit more far removed from it, and the only interaction he had was one of his coworkers ended up having it. So he seemed like he was a little freaked out about it and wanted her to stay home, and she just, to me, just dismissed it, left, and then she wasn't even taking no ownership for it. She was just like, oh, he doesn't communicate. I was like, he told you not to go.
The last straw for him was when his cat got beat up.
not when his cat got beat up.
That was the last. That was the last straw for him.
Yeah,
Oh, look at her! Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Nice.
Oh.
So
Yeah, the last
right
straw for
now,
him was when his cat got beat up. Yeah,
yeah.
So professional.
he was over it.
So I'm pulling up the picture for everyone to see Amelia's professional picture right now.
Yeah, she looks so
I think
cute.
she needs to go into like peds or something. I could so see her being like a pediatrician or something,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does look very nice and
or get a
professional.
specialty because she's pretty smart. So I need her to be more than just pediatrician, either a pediatric something in her specialty. Yes.
Yeah.
From the recruiter. There you go, Amelia. Free career advice.
Because she wouldn't have got that from Henry. So,
Yeah.
Right.
I just wanted to say one more thing about Olivia. I think that Olivia, I feel like she didn't take any ownership for anything that she did, especially when she was talking to the experts. She just kept saying that, oh, Brett didn't communicate. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. I mean, I feel like she didn't look at the fact that she was kind of doing whatever she wanted to do. She didn't want to go
she
to
didn't
his
take any
house.
accountability.
No, she didn't want to go to his house. She didn't want to, she left when he asked her not to leave. You know, she's not very affectionate either. She's really another Karen. And I mean, nobody has gotten on her, but she really is Karen. She haven't given him no affection or nothing in the last 4 months.
That's not true.
I mean,
That we know
because
of.
they were showing, well, no, remember, they were showing them now during the elapsed time, and it would be them and Amani and Woody on the couch together,
right?
snuggling.
But I'm
so
saying
that's what we saw.
He's been initiated. He's been the
Yeah,
initiator.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, she goes along with it a little bit better than Karen does. She don't act like she's gonna die, but she's not the initiator. He's been the one that's been kind of trying to initiate. And I'm sure she even said it. They haven't had sex in these 4 months, and he probably like done.
Blue balls.
Oh, Brett done went back to that old dating site easily.
Oh, you think he went back to the date? You think he went back to the dating
went
site?
back to the dating site and got him a little something immediately.
He went out on a date the night before his wedding. What the hell you expect?
And he told her she can go date. So
yes, no, I was gonna say that. He did tell her she could go date. So I think that maybe he. Oh no, that was kind of wrong, though, Brett. Oh no, that means you giving
wrong.
up. That was
that's
wrong.
I think he shouldn't have gave up. And I don't think, like, don't be telling me you left. So don't be trying to tell me, oh, you can go date, you can go do this and that.
But you took everything, April. You took the food out of the pantry. You took the food out the refrigerator. And then when you said you were going to take some of your things, not everything, she was like, only thing you left was the coffee pot. That fool said, oh,
you said,
I left the coffee pot.
I was like, oh my God.
I passed out.
But this week, when she was packing her things, and she said that he left her gift to him, that he took salt. Brett petty. Brett is petty as hell. Bruh, why you take the salt? You packed up the apartment.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That joker took the salt and left her gift.
She left her glasses.
I
have glasses at my house.
What you just said? Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Not at all, because he petty too. All these folks, they petty come right on out, don't it?
I'm with it. I'm here for it. All right.
I am too, because I can tap into my own. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about Woody and his swap meet outfit.
What swap meet outfit? Oh no! We're gonna talk about
the short set.
The short set with the bandana, with the Tupac bandana.
Yes. My sister was like, "What's wrong with his head?"
Oh wow! Yeah, he needed a haircut bad. I saw that.
You know, I know that it's come as you are, but if I was Amani, you got to get rid of that process you got on top of your head, because I don't know what's going on with that.
You know what's going on with it. You know what's going on with it. It's thinning.
I think he just pulling it so much. Yeah.
You know what's going on? It's thinning.
I think that's a perm.
I think that's his hair. It's just leaving.
I think it's his hair. And he's pulled it so much with braiding it and stuff that it just kind of straightens out. So I think that's definitely it. But while y'all talking about him and his, because Kenya was like, he's dressed like New Orleans. Him and his swap meet jogging. So we're not going to talk about Amani's bell-bottom loungewear.
Pants.
I was like, what she got on?
I thought she had on scrubs when she got out the car.
Me too. Until I saw it.
Until I saw the bell bottoms. I said, what's up with the party girl head thing? Girl, you trying to, girl, they are not, these people here are not on your level, ma'am.
Girl, that outfit was a mess.
It was bad. It was bad. I was like, so where'd you get that from, honey? It came in a bag, wherever it came from. It was in a.
That was one of them outfits. That was Wish. That was a Wish outfit. That was a loungewear.
So they had the beauty supply store or something.
Yeah, it was Wish.
The beauty supply. Oh my God. I think both of them was at the swap meet. with them
Yeah.
outfits.
And why he had
Yeah.
on them with them glow in the dark highlighter shoes on? Where those come from?
I didn't mind
It
the
didn't match
shoes too
nothing.
much. I didn't
The
mind the
shoes,
shoes.
I have some neon shoes, and I love it.
I
Does.
do too.
Yeah, so I get that, but I just did not get the bandana with the outfit. Woody was way too much. Now
Yeah.
Kenya was like, the outfit was very New Orleans. Maybe that's what they do down there. Amani's outfit was unacceptable.
Yeah.
Did we hear how she snapped a little bit? I'm kind of mad at Henry why he want to ask everybody else about their stuff, but he ain't giving them nothing about his life.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Girl, you better quit playing while you want to pretend as though we don't know that Woody came home and told you everything that he
Ooh,
said.
baby, look,
Oh,
that face.
exactly.
That
He
face.
probably couldn't. Girl,
Thinking.
they were giving
Same
each other,
thing.
him and Henry were giving each other the shady side eye the whole time, and I was here for every moment of it. You hear me?
Yes.
Anytime she opened her mouth, they was giving each other the eye like, this learn ass bitch. Y'all
Somebody should have called out Christina. I'm sorry, boo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Henry,
Somebody
yes.
should
Henry,
call
be,
her out.
Henry be trying to. He be trying to be cool. I see he tries to be cool. I was glad that he did give up a little bit of the ghost to Woody and try to tell a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah.
Woody facial expressions, we like, woo. But then when she came, did y'all look at her crazy when she started crying about Olivia and them not being
Yes,
there?
we was
Yeah.
like, what, this ain't got nothing, what?
Everybody was
Girl,
looking at
she
Olivia,
was
well, he was
drunk.
crying
That
over
heifer was
Olivia.
drunk because she actually had red eyes then. So she might have about
She
to
was
cry
crying.
about. She was drunk then. Because any other time you faking with the cry. And be trying to whip up them tears and trying your best a teeny, but it is not coming.
And Henry don't care. Them tears do not
I
phase
mean,
him.
Henry
he
is
was
done.
throwing the shade left and right.
He was looking
Yes.
dead at what's the name,
Everywhere.
and Woody was looking at. Did y'all see Amani's face go like this?
Mhm.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Amani, why are you playing? Because I know he
You
told you.
know.
He
You
so
know.
told you. He
Mhm.
came home and immediately was like, yo, she tried to say he was gay, baby.
Sometimes I need a bouncy ball when I'm watching Woody talk. I'm like, what you
Yes.
I'm gonna hurt
But
you.
what gets me is he held it in for so long. He was speaking his best proper English
He
for so
was.
long up until quarantine hit. He like, damn it, I ain't expect to be here this long. So now I'm about to start speaking like I normally do because this is some bullshit. He like, I can't keep using my work voice 24 hours
No,
a day.
it's about a couple of episodes ago. He did it about 3 episodes ago.
Yes.
Especially when he hit her with the sweets. Especially when they talk about I don't
Oh.
want no dog. I don't want no dog. But we can have the baby if the baby come with the
But you
dog.
hear he called her Boopy?
What?
No, I like when he call her sweets.
He called her sweets, but he called her Boopy too. Cause I was like, what he call her? I rewound it and he said it again. I was like, they got so many pet names for each other.
But
That's
you know
so
what that's
cute.
a product of? Sex. It's a product
Right.
of sex. They are bonded because they fucking.
You done made Iva pass out. She dead.
Yeah.
I'm so
You
glad
get a
that
pet
somebody
name
realized
when you
I
giving
passed
up.
out because I had to pass out. I can't help it.
Yeah, that is a
Where's
product
the
of
lie?
fucking.
Where's the lie?
Where's the
Right.
lie? Tell me when I'm lying.
Right, because I need Miles to be calling her some other than killer,
Right,
Mhm.
he calling her killer because he like this
And
heifer.
she
I'm
calls
trying to
him
break this
Miles.
wall.
and she calls him Miles.
Miles.
Not even you go boy.
Not even
Miles.
Right,
Dave.
Miles.
Dave, nothing. Miles.
Mr. Williams. Girl,
Right.
they said the Williams clan is winning. She turned around and looked. Oh,
Ooh.
that's me. Right? She said, oh, that's me. She had to remember who she was. Yes, for the purposes of this game, ma'am, you are a Williams.
You know, I need Amani just to kind of tell Karen off a little bit because she was getting ready. She was on the edge of telling Christina about herself. And I really need Amani just to be like, girl, you tripping.
Yeah.
Like, why are you tripping, girl? You finna get dumped. You finna be left divorced.
So were Miles and Karen on their little trip when everybody, or their little personal trip when everybody had the three, because they were missing from both of those three conversations.
It wasn't Miles. It was Woody.
No.
It was Woody.
No, that's
and
right.
Karen
It was
that were
Woody.
missing.
Okay,
It was
that's right.
And I was surprised.
okay,
I wish
right.
Karen needs to be in every fucking conversation they have.
She
For
does.
real. She needs
does.
pictures. She needs
really
pictures.
does.
She needs
Diagrams.
YouTube destruction.
Diagrams.
Yes. She needs all of that.
You know, I think that they either probably was doing their testimonials during that time, or maybe they purposefully didn't have her in there, but she needs to be in there.
She needs to be.
Imagine her like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Girl, bye.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be
And
like,
the
if
only
you
thing
don't
that
have
saved
no
her was
more
Woody not
agreements.
being with the guys. Yeah. The only thing that
Yeah.
saved her to me was that Woody wasn't with the guys. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so we doing 3-on-3. But
Yeah.
y'all need to call her ass to the mat every time. If everybody else is sleepy, I mean, your ass need to be up talking because we need to figure out what the hell's going on with you.
Yeah, but I feel like unless they edited it out, I feel like they dance around. I mean, of course, Miles doesn't say anything about the relationship, but nobody else does either, really. You know what I mean? Like, she just is quiet and nobody really calls her out. And Amani will be quick. She called out Henry and she don't have no problem
sure
calling
did.
people out. But nobody calls Karen out.
But I'm glad that the best friends had a talk because he did have to say, hey, we ain't touching, we ain't loving. And that fool Woody was like, nothing? Like nothing?
Like, it couldn't be me.
He was like, it could be me. He said, oh baby. Me and my wife
went to the DMs.
Right.
He
He said already, I couldn't do that. He said
me and my wife couldn't be me and my wife. My wife, but you're right, Belinda. That's because they doing the do. That's why. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife? Oh no.
It bonds you if nothing else. Like they were speaking of it from a point of what if I get it and it's bad? I
like
can't
he
be
said,
married to
you
somebody
gotta
and it's
know.
bad.
Trust me.
But
I
I'm
know
speaking
that.
of it from a point of bonding. Sex is very important for the bonding experience. In order to bond a couple, you got to have that intimacy. And I don't just mean looking at each other's eyes, talking at night. No, you need that. Hell, even when Kenyon get on my damn nerves, all right, bet. Let me touch you so I can get my life together and not be true.
Let me remind myself of why we're here. Okay.
Hey.
All right, bet.
That's that reset button.
We getting on each other's nerves. We done been quarantined for months. We work from home all the time. I need to touch you so that I can realize why you're here other than getting on my nerves right now.
Yeah, I don't see how Karen was in the house with Miles for 4 months and she ain't want to have sex with him. I'm confused.
I'm saying, ain't no way I'm going to be back. My back is to you and my butt is out, poked out, and you not poking?
Not now. Not now.
Because I'm rubbing.
In the same bed.
I'm rubbing. I'm backing it, moving. What you trying to do? Trying to see something.
The week
stay right there, Miles. I'm trying to see something.
What about the week when, because I know, because I'm like, she's 30 or so. I think I still had that time around that age. What about when you're ovulating? And you had that week when you like in heat. How did that happen to you 4 times?
Oh, yeah.
Did heat week happen to you 4 times, 4 months, at least once a month?
Yeah.
Not never. So are you going to get it from somewhere else or you just don't have that? Maybe you need to go to the doctor.
Flirt. He said, well, we flirt. What that mean, I wonder?
flirt with my damn no.
Miles, I wasn't with you when you was just like, we're really bonding with one another. How?
No. Miles, you'll take any damn thing this girl gives.
He said we're building a friendship, but I would have been like, we're not friends.
Right. That's not why I came to this experiment. I did not want to find
I have friends. I needed a wife.
Right. My best friend is down the walkway. Okay.
Downstairs. Right. Because I turned into Kanye West. Houseway. Houseway. We not. We ain't building. We ain't bonding.
No. I can't do it.
Did you guys peep that Henry and Christina sleep in separate rooms?
Yeah.
Did y'all see? I said they got separate beds.
Because when they walked in, I want to say I saw like a sofa, like a little sofa on the side. And I was like, oh, somebody's sleeping on that.
But that happened recently. No, that's another room. That happened recently because they used to sleep together. They just wasn't doing nothing.
No, and then when they apartment?
Yes, in their apartment, he was packing in one room, and she was packing another.
I think that happened after she came with the accusation.
With the gay stuff, yes.
I don't want to sleep in the same bed with
you. Yep. So when they went to the little cabin, when they went to the cabin, they had 2 beds in there too. Nobody else got 2 beds, do they?
Let me tell you why I peeped it. I think it was before because you guys know when that time she stayed out and all late or whatever and then was out with her friends, said she's going to the store and then just never came back. So when she eventually came back, she went to one side of the house.
He went to the
And
other
he
side.
he was already in the other side. The door was closed. She went
You
to a
right.
whole another side of the house.
You
and went
right.
to bed.
You right.
So I
You
think
right.
they've been not sleeping in the same bed.
I mean,
You
do you
right.
blame them? Hell, I don't want to be in the same bed with you. This is not fun.
You are my tormentor, as
I'm
B
not
says.
sleeping with my tormentor. Period.
Right. Right. That's some R. Kelly stuff.
She might
Right.
try to kill me in my sleep. She's the devil. I'm not sleeping with her.
Right. And I know this was last week, but can we talk about the fact that she forgot his birthday?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Not
Horrible.
forgot. Didn't know. Didn't care to know.
Didn't
Not
care to
even
do
care.
nothing. She could at least try to make it up. Okay, I forgot or whatever. Let me try to get some order to the house. You know, DoorDash. Let me do something.
Not DoorDash.
Oh, we in quarantine.
But
Let me go pick up a cake.
Now did he?
but it
Now
gets
did she
better.
go? Did she go after with her friends, or was that before with her
It looked like
friends?
the day of, didn't it?
It did.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, she should have been making that up. Because if you went stayed out all night, you should have been making that up for his birthday. Or if you went out after, why you didn't take him? Talking about I'm going for a walk with a full beat face and a skirt on,
Yeah.
and your
But here's the
purse.
thing. Here's the kicker. She Heifer said he goes out and he don't even bring me flowers back. Bitch, you missed his whole birthday. If I go out, I'm not bringing you nothing. You better
Right.
be glad I come back.
But these hands.
Right.
She
Right.
What you say yesterday, Iva? She get the double fist. Bing bing.
She get the 2-piece. Bing bing.
piece.
She get the
You know what's
2-piece.
crazy? Did y'all peep that he said he worked from home, so he goes to his studio, to his house, to work,
Yes.
and then come
Yes.
back? Like, why are you
And then
doing that? You got to get out the house. You got to get away from her
Yep.
because she's there all day.
Yep.
And he was
Because
like,
she's a
I
flight
missed
attendant.
that.
Yes. No. He goes home. He works medical. He works for the
and he
medical.
working
Yeah.
from home. And he works
Yep.
from home, but he said he goes to his apartment
Yep.
from 9 to 5. Then he
Yep.
take the long way home because he don't want
Yeah.
to come back home to
He
her.
said that. He said, I take something when it takes you out. It takes you hours and stuff to come home. He said, yeah, sometimes. Tick, tick. I take the long way home. Tick, tick.
She said, tick, tick, help us, Jesus.
Because he told her that. Yeah, sometimes I take the long way home. He said, I'll admit that.
Wow.
He did say that.
He did. You're right, April. He did.
And go to the grocery store.
And don't get her nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't ask what I would like to eat. Eat a dick. How about that part?
That
Oh,
part.
my Lord.
Like you've been doing, because that's what you're known for doing. That part.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Do you know
Thing
where you're going to?
Bennett and Amelia.
They stink.
They
We've
think that they
already
cute.
covered that.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I
Amelia's
think they're gonna be
basketball
fine.
stretches though.
Yeah.
And that fool was
She was
following
really
her.
gonna come with something. I was expecting something from you as a medical professional. That she was
No.
really gonna give us a real stretch. No.
No.
Please.
No, them
No.
basketball stretches was terrible. But between the not sleep dresses and the nightly songs and all of that, I mean, I guess I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already
They're
said
gonna be weird. They're gonna have weird little children.
You right.
And,
they are little smelly kids, and they're gonna buy a bus like the Partridge Family. I see it. But you see that they already talked about. He's gone up. He said that. Oh, we just came back from Virginia.
He said that.
Yep. We just came back from Virginia. Oh, you're going? Yeah, I'm gonna split my time. Oh, how was it? It was great. We're doing well.
Girl, he's unemployed. He better go. What he got? What you gonna do?
You sure right about that.
You got no job.
You sure right about that.
You better be a stay-at-home dad, homeschooling y'all little weird kids because they're not going to school. Period. Y'all
At
already
all.
know that.
At all.
Right.
Ain't no school.
Nope.
Public,
You see how he
private,
talked
none of that.
How he
not
talked
gonna
about
pay for private school, and public school is gonna be too much of a of them having to conform to society. So he definitely gonna be at home homeschooling for sure.
We're in these times. I was
What
like,
y'all think
Bennett.
about Amelia and Bennett's questions for the couples game? They cut questions was terrible.
What did they ask? I don't even remember.
They were asking them about how do you ball your tissue when you wipe yourself and
I was laughing though. I was laughing at
oh
the crumple
God, they
and
was
all that. I
acting
was rolling
all
at that.
kind of crazy stuff.
Crumple or fold. I was kind
Right.
of rolling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, say something else.
I did. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
this was definitely rocky. I feel like all five of them had an advantage to the fact that they were together for double the time as any other
Mm-hmm.
previous
Mm-hmm.
season. They have 4
Mhm.
months. 4 months is a long time. And by 4 months, you know if you want to be with somebody or not.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like 2 months is kind of different,
Hopefully,
but 4
2
months you
months.
should know.
2 months. I
Normally
should
they
at
have
least
2
have some
months.
boom boom.
Yeah. Well, normally by 2 months they have to figure it out, but these people have had 4 months, so you really should know. Karen.
Yeah. Yeah. Either
Pretty much.
you gonna be in it like Bennett, or you gonna break like Brett.
Ooh, I like that, boo. That was cute. That was real cute, boo.
That was right off the dome. Y'all like that freestyle?
I like that. That was cute, boo. That was real cute.
Y'all silly.
Well, all right. Well, I guess on that note, we're done.
All righty.
All right. Well, thank
Until
you,
next
everyone.
time.
Yes, until next time. Thank you, everyone, for being the best part of this podcast. Thank you for continuing to join us on our venture as we recap from week to week. Continue to keep checking us out here on Pop Break TV and thepopbreak.com, as well as all social media platforms. Live, laugh, and lovey. Join the conversation, subscribe, share, like, all of that other good stuff. All right, ladies, till next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.